drop, ultra cowboy thoughts dropped. I think y'all forgot. It's not a matter of love it or leave it, so much as it's one of fix it or get fucked. Triple twist, come or not. How's about we dice that cucumber, which I can see is in a bad way. Every bit of matter I touch makes a great big show of having traveled from dust to dust, beat down and defiled by the superiority of rust. I'm afraid it were love, Margaret. You see, I can get that number out of 10 gonzo on lust alone. Man, wearing a horse's saddle and nothing else, posing on the lawn. I drag the mule through resistant earth and retire with my puppies throbbing by a little stone hearth behind an old lady black bear on the side of the room where we had to shoot her when she busted her way in. And out sprang a rager. The pilgrims in New England all stoned on illicit manure, and looking out to sea to behold unholy scenes of rampaging things, discreet and indiscreet zones of logic and life. I used the wink emoji because you're a dead man, Tony. Other people say so, not just me. They're gonna wrap you up like a birthday present on your birthday, and you'll be dropped in the sea, already stabbed by kitchen knives heavily. I'm not gonna do these things, I hope you understand. I just want your life derailed and that pollution in your head. Disembarkation. Hot air balloon tumble. Whole lot of awesome. Into the canopy calliope. Liz Taylor is mixing Manhattans in the upstairs toilet and waiting for her thick, sturdy, and tasty Mediterranean sewer, of whom it said that he could fit a tandem bicycle. Well, I won't say where. Every car's wheeling chipmunk want a pacifying compliment like I was their daddy and might have some candy. I tell them all in no uncertain terms that they are never to look me directly in the eyes, just like the people who work for her are not allowed to look Barbra Streisand in the eyes, okay? Not even if they've been caught by surprise. For the gods of velocity. Good night's sleep. The automobile, a monstrosity that I'd like to have make a monster of me. Fly full blast and jump right out. Go real fast until your consciousness blacks out. Like the man says, some satisfaction is permanent. disarray. Many of the mistakes we recognize as mistakes to this day. Hollow bag lives Taylor, boot scooting boogie baby, graveyard train all up inside your brain. It's hard to say what happens when you're booted from this disorienting domain. Cossacks in the hardware store, zebras limping drug. When I met my dear Eliza, I finally found myself out thug. I plugged my community into a wall, but now I've decided I don't want it recharged at all. The vacillating intensity was made for who it meets. Now if you'll recuse me. My day job is to hand out treats at City Hall. Having perfected my shrill fishmonger call. Treats! Can you get treats?
I have to go on making a living till I can die. But even a fancy funeral ain't worth waiting for if I've got to do business with crumbs like you. And I know what
firstborn son, or rather, artificially inseminated son. As was expected, I ain't never got along with no one. Off of my own reading minds, and levitating over all that I gladly leave behind. I know my threads are natty, but you know I'd burn them gladly and go out there and perish sadly with my Palomino alongside. Oh, kindly suggesting I take a ride. A horse that I'm in no shape to stand beside. I'm practically already in formaldehyde. I'd like to go to Switzerland and have the doctors make me gone. Any day I don't contemplate the great hereafter fondly, then Lord, something's plainly wrong. And I'd best be adjusted accordingly. I would watch General Lee on TV show, Dukes of Hazzard. Wonder why these goofy punk-ass country dudes, once they've reached their own property, can no longer be pursued. That's some dumb cracker horseshit, honey, and I don't mince words. When I'm practicing cosmic jujitsu, there's nothing to do with what I think of you. She flashes me her silver tooth, and it's time to go to work. Me loping across the battlefield, chewing Nicorette like a jerk. Christ said his dad's a prankster. So get your unseemly asses out of here pronto before it goes up in smoke and there's nobody left to report to. I plan to spend my 77th summer on a swift transactional downward dog bummer. Tell me you love me, I'll let you have a can of nicely chilled grapefruit soda. I head in a fortnight to Europa, the moon of Jupiter. But please, if you have some time this weekend, face fuck me quick on your pocket computer. I'm game for anything except lard. Don't make me eat lard. Pretty please. With Mickey Mouse ears on top. I marched to the battle of Japanese skies set off from mighty mushroom roar. When I saw the cities burning, knew that I was learning that I ain't marching anymore. At the Cuban shore, call it peace or call it trees, call it love or call it reason. I ain't marching anymore. No, I ain't marching anymore.
I think you're the loveliest lady in the whole world. Love your hair, your eyes.
I love you too, baby.
Sideways, falling drunk off the fence. That shall remain the same fence. Hence, me carrying 5 times the burden, but lost most of my sense. And not here to steer you wide of the beady-eyed devil living and receiving inside. Remember what Jimbo James said. He's finally got a swag that pays. Me and the missus is halfway to Christmas. If only we could meet halfway. Baby mama got a grip on the stick shift, and I can feel my hindquarters turning to mist. Roadside assist. The rat is the saint of infrastructure. Is there anything else I missed?